Here's a little tutorial on how to fill out the 1 day of eating calorie lookup. And you'll start by place your cursor in the cell, double click, and then begin typing. So grapefruit. Next I type in nutritiondata.com or nutritiondata.self.com, and here's the website. And type in your item right like so. You don't need to join or create an account if you don't want to. It's not here, so I'm going to go to the next. I want a whole egg, and it is poached. Next most important thing is to choose the right size. I'm going to pick one large, 71 calories, 5 grams of fat, total carbs none, and protein 6. Those are the items that I need to fill in. Okay, so I had 2 whole eggs, I had 2 cups of kale, 1 whole grapefruit, 1 cup of soup, and I had a 1/4 cup of almonds. On the eggs, I have to multiply by 2 because 1 is 71 calories, so it's going to be 142 calories. While we're looking at eggs, I'd like to just show you a breakdown of other items that it's tracking in this website. It's going to tell you how many vitamins and minerals are in 1 egg, and you can see it's a pretty good source of vitamin A and vitamin D, and it's pretty good for folate. It's also good for potassium. It's high in phosphorus. Cholesterol, it says 211 milligrams. So those are of some interest to you potentially, just while you're there. We're not tracking that, but you might just want to look while you're... Okay, we're checking out kale. I want to go ahead and have raw kale because I measured about 2 cups of raw kale into my egg mixture, and it's not going to let me look at 2 cups, so again I'm going to have to double it. You can see it's really very few calories. I'm going to times it by 2, so I'm going to have 66 calories. A significant source of protein, and it has no fat. Fiber is okay. Let's go ahead and check out the vitamins and minerals. Unbelievable amount of vitamin A. Vitamin C is fantastic, and vitamin K is that's just fantastic. Now, almonds are going to have a good combination of protein, fat, and carb, but I think you're going to be surprised. And you can see that they are hugely high in calories and fat. That's why I only had a 1/4 cup. I'm going to multiply that by 2 because 2 ounces is probably close to a 1/4 cup. So you can see I'm pretty high on calories already. Oh, we'll just say 330 calories. Carbs are 12. Protein, 12. Fat is 28. And fiber, pretty darn good. And here's an example of looking up something a little more complex. You may not find the exact one, and I'll get a ballpark figure. 8 grams of protein, pretty good on the fat, and 3 grams of fiber. You can see here at the bottom it's adding up the total calories, total grams of carbs, grams of protein, grams of fat, and I'm at 13 grams of fiber. This for me is breakfast and lunch, so this isn't including dinner. And it's already totaling here the percentile or the balance of protein, fat, and carbs. So my carbs are at 33, protein is at 20, and the fat is at 48. So the fat already is kind of high, mostly because of the eggs and the almonds. I'm going to double that, 100 grams. Oh, the fiber is now getting close to the right range. So over here on the right, you will see the projected ranges that are recommended and the amount of fiber for men versus women, and it's going to make you a little chart. And also go ahead and look up what is a good estimate of your calorie needs for your gender, age, and activity level. Thank you.